What if animals were as smart as humans? That is what we're here to answer.
So for this question, I looked at food because right now we eat a lot of animals, but there are some animals that we don't eat just because, like, they're more intelligent. So we don't eat, like, monkeys, we don't eat dolphins because they're more intelligent, and I guess we, like, feel guilty about it or something.
Or they just don't taste very good. Who knows?
And, like, PETA, there are, like, PETA issues and stuff, so... And we actually question, like, sometimes pigs come into question as to whether they're smart enough for us to not eat, like, if they're too smart. There's actually a weird study, like, the result of the study were that pigs are better at playing video games than babies. I don't know exactly what the... like,
How do you do that? How do you get funding for this study?
Yeah, I don't know what the study entailed, but that was the conclusion of the study.
That's incredible.
I thought you'd have to do, like, a real thing to get science money. I didn't know you could just
Apparently
fucking
not.
throw some iPads in a pig pen with babies and just hope it goes there.
What game do you have babies and pigs play?
So I did see the game that the pigs were playing. It was like a touch screen. They, like, projected something onto a wall, and there was, like, a colorful ball thing. And they would, like, chase the
grab the ball.
Yeah, it, like, lit up when they touched it and stuff as, like, a reward.
Got it.
But I don't know where the baby part came in, because they didn't show any babies. I guess babies can't do that.
Right.
Yeah, so if all animals were intelligent, I think we just wouldn't eat animals at all. We'd feel guilty about it, and...
Probably, yeah.
Like, animal rights would be, like, a main issue. So, that's the first thing, is people would feel bad about it. Second thing is animals definitely wouldn't approve of it.
Right.
So they would be advocates. They'd have, like, representation, probably. We'd need some sort of, like, animal UN sort of thing, where, like, each species has their own representation. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky because the way the food chain goes, there's less of predators than there is prey.
Yeah.
So if you do it just by a vote, the prey's gonna win out every time.
Well, yeah, I'll get to that later, sort of.
Well, sort of. Okay.
I don't, because this, like, UN organization thing is going to be giant just because there's so many species in the world. There's 8.7 million species in the world. So I don't know exactly how this organization's going to work.
Maybe do it by, like, genus?
Yeah, there are 500,000 genus in the world.
No, it helps a little bit, I guess, but...
Helps a little bit. You could go super broad and go with phylum. There's 32 phylum in the world for animals. So that's more manageable, I guess, but it's also super broad.
Right.
And then I don't know, there'd be, like, political systems within each community to see who represents them. It'd be really weird.
Definitely. Weird is going to apply to most of what we say in this, actually, this podcast in general. You haven't picked up on that yet, listener, so
Yeah.
there you go.
And then I guess we'd have, like, a human representative, too, which would be the president, maybe? I don't know if it would be the president.
I want to see, like, Trump get into a heated argument with a gorilla.
With a fish.
With a fish. Yeah. A fish, a marmoset, and a spider walk into the UN. They're distinguished representatives of their species.
Yeah. And then, Marcus brought up the food chain. So animals, I would guess, because we feel guilty about eating intelligent animals, so I would assume that all other animals, if they're as intelligent as us, they're going to feel guilty as well. So just no animals are going to eat any other animals. We're not going to eat animals. The problem is some animals have to eat animals to survive.
Yeah.
Right.
There are carnivores that can't digest vegetation. There are actually 3 types of carnivores. There's hypercarnivores, which 70% of their diet or more includes meat. Mesocarnivores, which is 50%, and hypocarnivores, which is less than 30%. So meso and hypo might be okay, but the hypercarnivores are screwed. And I don't know exactly how this would work because no matter what you do, some innocent animal is going to die, probably. So either the carnivores are going to starve or you're going to, like, eat some innocent animal. You could have, like, maybe they could eat, like, criminals or something. So, like, if there's a murderer that's on death row or something, then you could feed it to the carnivores.
So you just go back to medieval fucking...
Yeah, but it's out of
justice systems.
necessity.
I guess you could donate. You know how you can donate your body to science? You could donate your body to like nutrition.
Oh, there are some animals that regenerate, so maybe they donate
Oh
their
yeah, maybe that's
arm
a
or
job.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like and for real though, like you could have a. It's the same way you can be like an organ donor, just on your little animal ID card or whatever.
Yeah, it's like you donate blood every once in a while. You
Yeah.
just donate your arm.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god, blood banks are gonna get complicated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That is, you got to keep them separate.
You gotta keep them separated. All right, anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Had to. I'm required by law. I'm sorry.
So I like I didn't really consider that body donating thing. I assumed it was based on this criminal thing. So if you have a lot of criminals, then your carnivores are fine. But if the crime rate gets really low, which is usually what we aim for, then the carnivores are kind of screwed. So you'd have to have there'd be some sort of voting system, I guess, where we vote which innocent animals die. Because someone's gonna die.
Is this a literal Hunger Game situation?
This one pretty optimistic to pretty pessimistic, like without like very subtly. Where it was at start off, it's like, okay, so animals are gonna be smart and not want to eat each other, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of nice. I thought actually, and now animals are definitely gonna have to eat each other. They're not gonna, whether they want to or not. It's gonna be a murder party.
If we kind of just like turn our heads away and let all the carnivores die, then everyone is fine. Then it's just a bunch of vegans running around and we're all happy.